Okay, so I am going to be speed running to level 25, and the reason I'm doing this is because level 25 is when you can start receiving token donations from the token donation contest. This speed run will also work if you're trying to just get to level 35 quickly. Mana potions. But it's just going to be doing my quickest methods that I know of, and you're going to want to start as a mage. You can always change that later for 20 tokens. Oh, I know, buddy. I know. Click anywhere to continue. By yourself. Clip this. We need to buy 2 things before we start leveling. First off is Loremaster's Tome. Loremaster's Tome. This is going to be our light spell, like level 5 onwards. And then we also buy the Ray of Light spell. Is there a misc I wanted to buy? Shoot, I can't remember. Too late. We're done. Nope, didn't mean to exit shop. We lost the time lost there. Quests, War Between Shadows, Shadowfall 2, Skip, Guest List, Galanoth, 25. Okay, so the thing here is you just fight this boss over and over until level 15. And the reason for that is, don't ask me, dog. It just has a ton of XP. And the reason it has a ton of XP is because it had, I actually do know, you can't ask me. The reason it has a ton of XP is, I think if you equip the shield you get more mana back per turn. I can't remember. The reason it has a ton of XP is it's a power, I think 3.7 or power 5 boss. And power doesn't really mean anything. It just does a little, like, it's like back end stuff in game. It's not really important. But in this circumstance, the power makes it have more rewards, so more XP and gold. And this particular monster, if you look, 192 XP, 9 gold, its reward is like heavily leaned towards XP and not gold, and so that's why it's the fastest monster. If you missed while I was clicking so fast, the location is Warlic's Quests, War Between Shadows, Shadowfall 2, 25% cutscene. Now, it's a dragon, that's why we have the Galanoth guest. What level am I? 3? Okay, I think Ray of Light might be faster for longer than I thought. But you also get the Galanoth guest because it does double damage to dragons. And at this level, you know, every little bit counts. And it's inconsistent enough. Like, it only has 12 MRM, but, like, it's just good to have the Galanoth guest to trust. See, like, I missed twice against 12 MRM. To be fair, that's like literally a 1% chance. Because I rolled like a 1 twice in a row. Or less than a 10 twice in a row. But, anyways. This is where we use Loremaster Tome, draw mana. There we go. Yeah, so I missed like 3 times. Okay, so we're just going to keep going until level 5, then we're going to train Intellect and try out Loremaster's Tome instead of the level 1 light spell. Also, when we train to level 5, I might buy a light weapon from Warlic's shop, just so I don't have to draw mana when I run out of MP, like I just did. But yeah, it's pretty brain dead method. There's a little bit of clicking, but not a lot. And the clicking is like broken up. I don't like how in Burning Solstice you have like a minute of clicking all at the end. In this you have like 10 seconds of clicking, then a kill, then 10 seconds of clicking, then a kill, so I like it better. I think we're about to hit level 5. Okay, so let's go back to town. Click in the bottom corner so I don't click anything by accident. Back to town. Stat trainers, training, int, train, Warlic's shop, magic equipment, buy the light mace, exit. Oh no, I didn't mean to exit. Another time loss. I'm joking. It's not really like a true speedrun. I haven't optimized it at all in terms of like click locations or whatever. But it should be pretty quick. It should be pretty quick. Yeah, this thing chokes you, I think. It might be worth doing the Heart of Tiamoth as well. Okay, so 12 damage. Let's see how much Loremaster's Tome does. The reason I'm not using it, even though the spell is higher level, is because the animation is so much longer. You see that? But it does do more damage. So, let's see. Realistically, I should have timed the animations, but it's so much faster. You can just tell by looking. What I'm going to show you next is doing the Heart of Tiamoth instead of the Wing of Tiamoth. Pretty much the same boss, it has the exact same XP reward, and it also scales to your level. But the mechanics are a tiny bit different. So first, yeah, you want to select the minion, don't ask why. And for this, the multi-hit is important because if you overkill the minion, you don't do any damage to the Tiamoth boss. Yeah, but also this boss can like randomly kill you sometimes. Yeah, let's see if it works, but it makes me a little nervous when I kill this boss. So that doesn't seem faster to you guys, does it? I don't know. Let's see how much the clicking is, too. Yeah, there's more clicking, and it's debatably a slower kill. So I'm going to stick with the Wing of Tiamoth. But there might be a method to make it faster. The other boss, I can't remember why, but I tested it at one point, and it's notably slower. So just don't do the other boss, the 50% one. Maybe there isn't even a 50% boss, and that's why it's slower. I can't really remember. But the speedrun, pretty much the same from here on out. I'll train my intellect every 5 levels. No real reason for that. It just seems logical. The next thing is going to the Sizzler's quest. And that is, I'm just going to buy a bunch of spells from Warlic, use my 4 mana potions, as needed. And that'll be pretty much it, yeah. So let's see. Let's use Ray of Light one more time. 16 damage. Versus, I think Ray of Light is going to be faster. Maybe not once level 10 hits, but I mean, we're already level 9, so yeah, Ray of Light's going to be faster. But I'll mute the audio, play some lo-fi, maybe some racing music actually. No, I'm playing. But mute the audio, play some lo-fi. When I get to level 15, we'll keep speedrunning. Okay, so there we go, level 15. People familiar with the leveling experience will know that Sizzlers are bugged at this level to give like 4k XP for really fast, just like really fast. It's crazy fast, so that's why we're going to Sizzlers. I'm gonna sell these spells just so it's easier for me, and I'm gonna buy not weapons, none of that. I think there are like 4 level 15 spells that are good. Yeah, current event, Vanquish Shadow, Earth. Oh, whoops. Yeah, so you'll notice that the Light and the Earth spell overlap with Loremaster's Tome. The reason I'm buying them anyway is because Vanquish Shadow, Nocturnal Light Raiders, I don't think we need Dark Element, but I can't remember. Hailstorm and Rainstorm and Torturous Torrent, why not? No big deal, we're just going quick here. Is that all I need? I think that's all I need. Oh, I need to train my stats, of course. But the reason we go to Sizzlers, they're bugged to give 4k XP, just really strong. And so it's going to be our quickest bet. Geocastellum, play intro quest. There we go. So it's just going to be our quickest way to get to level 25 really fast. So it took us, so far we're at 15 minutes, 36 seconds on my recording. No thanks. Not that we really need the no drop weapon, but no reason to, so I haven't done this in a minute. I think I'm going to dismiss Galanoth because there aren't enough dragons here for him to be worth it. Adventurer Shields. Yeah, Ice and Wind. So I think let's try Hailstorm. Let's see that animation. That animation's quite fast. I'm generally just going to be going by how fast the animation on a spell is. That's why I bought 2 water spells, because I didn't check ahead of time. I kind of forgot, to be honest. I was only planning on buying the first 4 spells in my inventory. Not the, oh shoot, is it worth using mana? Probably not, to be honest, but yeah, that's unlucky. Or unfortunate. But, oh, another Scorpion Zard. Yeah, so Scorpion Zards are the worst monster to fight, unfortunately. But it's no big deal. It's still pretty quick. But this part is actually a lot of RNG, depending on how many Sizzlers you get. Because I think you only need like 3 to get to level 25, or to get enough XP to get to level 25. And then you need to do enough battles, because you can only go up 1 level per monster fight. So you need to do enough levels to actually get to level 25. But depending on your RNG, this could take you literally less than 5 minutes, because you 2-hit the Sizzlers. Surely the skills, okay. Yeah, it might be worth buying weapons too. Check the end of the video or the description, I guess. I'll say if it's worth buying weapons. But Vanquish Shadow is probably the fastest for stuff like burps or stuff that's elemental equal. Vanquish Shadow is probably the fastest animation, so just use that. Minotaur Berserker, resistances are all about the same, so again, I'll use Vanquish Shadow. And I think I don't need to conserve mana, so I'll just use it again. Actually, I'll use Earth Strike. Let's see how fast this is. Oh. Pretty fast, but not as fast. But yeah, just use your quick animation spells. Like here, Wind is weakest, but so is Energy. So I'm going to use Current Event. Yeah, I think it's a 2-hit energy spell, I can't remember, but it's quite quick. They're all pretty quick. Not all of them. Many of them are pretty quick. Oh, Sizzler, here we go. So check this guy out. 3.9k XP. Forget what element you're supposed to use. I think Vanquish Shadow is good enough. Current Event is technically better. But as long as you don't miss, Vanquish Shadow is perfect. Yeah, so now we have 3.8k. I want to Rescue Berry because if you're level grinding, you probably want the spell anyways from the end of this quest. So it just makes sense to complete it one time at least while you're grinding. Yeah, so there's 2 Sizzlers. Damn, I need to pull up the Reddit post so I can, because I did the math at one point to see how how many scissors you need to get to level 25. But I don't have that on hand, so I'm going to pull up the Reddit post, donation event. Approximately 2 to 3 sizzlers, depending on luck with other monsters. Oh, I shouldn't have used the light spell. I think we might have enough XP to get to level 25. Let's see. I think after I complete this quest, I'm going to go to the pit, because the pit has the fastest compilation of low level monsters. So this guy's weakest to water. Let's test out Torturous Torrent, and then let's test out Rainstorm after that. They seem about the same, to be honest, but I think Rainstorm has boosted stat damage. Don't fact check me on that, but I'm pretty sure it does compared to Algo Storm. But as you can see, we are 20 minutes into the speedrun and we're almost level 25. So it really is a quick. What the hell? It's level 20 now. Massive L's. I guess we use Blaze. Yeah, so Blaze is a fast animation too. Again, no one's struggling for time using this method. I'm not struggling for time even. I am struggling for water. My throat's getting a little dry from chattering away, but yeah, it's just really fast. And once you kill a Sizzler, you don't have to worry about your mana, because you get a full heal after every fight, because the XP rolls over. What the hell, man? 2 HP? I'm a speedrunner here. Show some respect. As you can see, because you full heal whenever you level up. I might not even have to go to the pit, because I might fight 4 more monsters here. I haven't been keeping track, I don't really know, but it's going to be close either way. I might go to the shower monster, because that's a guaranteed monster, but it does drain your mana, so low-key that could take a while. Maybe I'll just do a random battle. Oh, Underbeast, here we are. So, boss fight. Just spam your light spell. You shouldn't have any issues at a low level. At a high level, he can kind of mess you up because he attacks with 2 elements, but again, you shouldn't have any issues at this level with your OP stats and fight underground. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, so that boy's a goner. Level 23. Oh my god, we're so close. Stop chatting, bro. Uncle Warlic, what? Warlic as a kid? So yeah, buy Sizzler Explosion, whatever. I could not care less. What am I here for? Spells, sell Torturous Torrent. Buy Sizzler Explosion. And again, you don't need to do this to get to level 25. But if you're gonna level eventually, then you may as well buy it, because you'll need it for the auto hit spell for the Shadow Rock eventually. And of course, you can use the item upgrader to make it go faster. Now I said I was gonna do the pit for low level monster fights, but it's only 2 monster fights, so I think the timing, it'll be about the same. What's this guy's dodge? 25? No big deal. We'll just use Hailstorm and hope we get lucky. Oh, I forgot to train my stats actually. You should train your stats at this point. In between returning back to the quest. That was actually kind of a time loss if you're going all the way to level 35. But doesn't really matter. But I'm also going to speedrun to level 35 after I speedrun to level 25, which is going to be this fight, by the way. Current event. Okay, and time. 23 minutes and 25 seconds. So I'm gonna pause the timer. Not really, but it's just so quick to get to level 25. Do this on all your alts. Get 10 times as many token donations. It's just really worth it. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Now I'm gonna speedrun to level 35. Just for myself to see how fast the method is. But yeah, it's a really solid method. It's way faster than Burning Solstice. Burning Solstice was the meta. I figured out that the Tiamoth's wing / heart monsters were stronger for leveling 1 to 15. They're nowhere near as good as Sizzlers, because nothing is really, except for like Nerf Kitten, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. So 25 minutes, less than 25 minutes if you're quick. No excuse not to power level. You're also level 25 if you want more tokens. Should the token donation system be reworked so you don't have to play on 10 accounts every day? Probably, but hey, it's the system we're working with right now as of 2023, so is what it is. Also, I think I need like 2 more Sizzlers, and then I'll be able to get to level 35 just from whatever monster fights, so that's good news. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna just keep doing this until level 35. I shouldn't be more than 30 minutes, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll see you guys at the end when I chat about it.